couples face this time of the year. So, hey, Dr. Karen, how are you?
Hey, thank you for having me.
We're going to have Dr. Karen in here and talk to her about celebrating the holidays. When you are a couple, maybe one is Jewish, the other one celebrates Christmas.
Catholic.
Yeah. How do you know a little bit about this?
I know this story.
We're going to talk about navigating those issues coming up. Have you seen the show on Netflix, Nobody Wants This? It stars Kristen Bell, and it is a series about a woman who is agnostic, and she falls in love with a Jewish rabbi, and they work out their differences with these religious beliefs and trying to navigate a relationship as well as families.
Happens out there for sure. It can be a real issue for couples, especially in life during the holidays. This might kind of bubble to the surface. Maybe someone wants to do Hanukkah. Maybe someone wants to go to a midnight mass in Spanish. It's like those are two wildly opposite things. Dr. Karen Ruskin is joining us, a psychologist, correct?
Psychotherapist. And licensed marriage and family therapist.
Okay, there you go. I knew you would know your title better than me.
Thank you. Thank you for asking.
That's right, I want to get it right.
Yeah.
Do you see this in practice? This kind of, maybe it's two different religions that marry and join together, or it's just two different levels of religion, the same religion in a marriage? Right.
So yes, for over 30 years now, providing counseling, and when it comes to couples and when it comes to families, I see both. Sometimes there is conflict and challenges, and there's also beautiful things because they are of different religions or because they are of the same religion. It's not that just because you're of the same religion, everything's going to be smooth sailing, or just because you're of a different religion, there's going to be huge conflict. It's not about that. It's rather about how do we communicate about expectations we have if we are of the same religion or a different religion. It's how do we communicate about if we had certain rituals in our upbringing and perhaps we want to bring that to the relationship, and what are their rituals as well. So expectations, our upbringing, that could have to do with our identity.
Yeah, and how do you resolve that? What would you say is the best way, especially when maybe you've got two sides who are really kind of stuck on, whether that be tradition or belief or what have you, especially this time of year.
As you were talking, I was literally like smiling as though I'm looking at everybody in their home. I'm literally looking at people in their home and saying, see, this is, yes, this is a great question. So I view it as the 4 pillars of communication. Okay. If you are aware of what you are feeling and thinking, and you communicate about that from a place of empathy for yourself, not in a way that is harsh or shooting arrows at the other, while also understanding the feelings and the thoughts with empathy and compassion for the other, and the ability to communicate about that. It's the importance of all 4, because if you only understand the other person's perspective, but you don't understand your own, and you don't communicate about your voice, only theirs, or vice versa, then either you're not feeling heard or they're not feeling heard. If you can communicate with all 4, that's what allows for smoother couple relationship dynamics. And I don't know how much time is left, but is there enough time to shoot why that is so challenging?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Okay, the reason why this is so challenging is because our emotions often get in the way. We may think we understand something about what we're feeling, but then we're so upset about what it is that the other person said based on what they're feeling, that then that takes over, and we lack our ability to now have empathy for the other, because we're in essence defending our own position. So the tool is you take a step back and you truly understand, what am I feeling? What is my mate, my children, those who I love and care about, what are they feeling? And that's when you can communicate with awareness. Self and other, not just other, not just self, both and, not an either or debate.
Got it. So, Dr. Karen, it's one thing to navigate between the couple. Talk to me about the extended family, especially when traditions
the parents.
When traditions are so strong.
Okay, so although with time it's so much more normalized for there to be interfaith religions, and I'd like to say interfaith holidays, because for some families, it's really about the religion. It's not necessarily about the holiday extravaganza. So when it comes to families like parents, in-laws, if they have a strong faith, it's important, ready for this, drum roll please,
Okay.
the same methodology. What am I feeling and what's my spouse feeling? So now you're a unit, and what are my kids feeling and experiencing? My ability to communicate about it. What's my parents and in-laws feeling and being understanding of them with compassion and the ability to communicate? These 4 pillars are imperative in the entire family system, the extended family system, the nuclear family system, and one's own inner family system, meaning our emotions.
Yeah.
Multi-layered.
Well, that's
Yeah?
super nice. Yeah. I think it's really about communication and, like you said, letting people know this is kind of what's going on, and knowing what they're.
How to communicate. We all know it's always about communication. The biggest struggle we humans have is how to communicate when another person is communicating in such a way that flares us up.
Yeah.
That's this recipe.
Well, Dr. Karen, thanks for the therapy session this morning.
We need a bigger couch. I need to lay down.
Everybody at home needs to join us on the couch. We appreciate your time. Happy holidays to you, Dr. Karen.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Fantastic.
We'll be right back.